into the melting pot of spirits, just merging with everything. There is no I, it's just what is. And I'm a part of that. Nothingness, but it's everything at the same time. I am everything. Feels like there's a being, a light being, or an isness or a self, a teacher maybe,
I see. What does this teacher look like?
like a ball of yellow light.
What happens next?
They invite me into their presence, to this lightness. As I go into that, it becomes easier to telepathically communicate with them. It's a
Yeah,
teacher.
yes.
We're moving and journeying a long ways over a distance or a space. There's movement. I feel like I'm learning and they're teaching, learning about self. I can't be all of it and be myself at the same time. Or I can, but in order to do the teaching and the learning, I have to be a part. But from this perspective, I can still feel like I'm all of it, but I'm also me, like a small, what I would define as me, merged with this other energy. And I'm learning to define myself, creating boundaries or borders that define who I am and my sense of self. Almost feels like I'm creating a persona or something. In order to be and experience at this level, I have to define myself. I can't just be a part of it all, separating myself from other selves or birth versions of me. I feel like they just opened a book and pointed to something. The journey of self, an evolutionary journey of spirit, of self. Self being defined as the energy. It's not separate from anything else because it is all that. But I have to, in order to take this journey, to learn, I have to differentiate myself as self. And the book is, it seems like it might be my book from the Akashic records. They open to somewhere in the middle where I am learning about self, about beingness. It's just a perspective because it's not really myself, it's just an experience of self, finding myself. Seems like a lot of wisdom in that book, but it's hard to read. It's hard to focus on. It kind of seems like it's disappearing. And we're moving again, going somewhere. We're floating above a body, like as if being given the option to become matter. Not sure at first, but then I agree. But it seems like a adult form, but this particular body doesn't have a soul. And so I would be that self if I chose to take on this body. And I do. Kind of feels like a dense, like a kind of stupid form in a sense, but I guess I am the intelligence that once I connect with that form that I will be the intelligent part. It's just a form, just a body. But I have to merge with it to become whole. It takes a while, it's a process, but we do it at night. And over time, I merge with the form.
What does this form look like?
It's a man, like in his 30s, maybe. He lives alone. He has a job, he goes to work every day, but he doesn't really have a purpose or in the spiritual sense, just the daily grind. It takes me a while to merge with the form and to use the form, but I enjoy the sensory experience of it. The physicality of it is different. I don't take a lot of time to question things. I just experience the moment and enjoy it.
I see. Where does this form live?
By England,
I see. And what year is it?
1674 is the numbers that are coming to mind.
Tell me, why was she shown this experience today?
This is a guide that she works with and she can continue to work with. The lesson was the physical. There's two parts. There's the physical body and the spiritual body. That she's not the physical body, she's just inhabiting it, and she got to experience that
I see.
dissonance of self and form.
I see. Is there anything else that she needs to understand about that experience where she was once a spirit floating above a body, then integrated into that physical form? Is there anything else that she needs to understand about this?
And continue to work with this guide, the one. The one is his name.